So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's not hard to like what Sergio Ramos offers. Goes about his work with strong aggression and tries to dominate opposition strikers. He's also a sizable menace on set pieces and brave at getting his head on the ball.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Koke. Played out to the wing. Chipped through. Mertens looking to get on the end of this. Going through. Mertens. Can he put it away? He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Belgium give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Now it's Costa. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Belgium are already ahead, the perfect start.
Always when you score early, it gives you...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Vitolo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Mertens looking to shoot! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Vitolo. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. He's making good use of his strength there. It's Costa! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Looks to slip it through. He's got away. Hazard threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. Koke. Goes looking. Iniesta. Mertens set up one goal so far. Belgium scoring in the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Thiago with the ball through. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Mertens. He's left his man. Lukaku. In he flies! Brave effort, total commitment.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Now it's Costa. And it's Vitolo. Daniel Carvajal goes long. Thiago. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Now it's Costa. Oh, real big chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he just whacks it away. And the finish! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tries a through ball. Oh, glorious footwork. Ferreira Carrasco delivers. Good clearance and very necessary. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku plays it out to the flank. Going through. Hazard. Yep, it's a corner. Jordi Alba knocks it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
Belgium clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Belgium happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're already into the second period. That's clear-cut, it's a free kick. It's a routine catch.
De Bruyne cannot really be faulted for having a go. He's usually more capable.
Daniel Carvajal. Gone back to the keeper. Reina gets it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now the pass. That's a decent ball. Keeps everyone guessing. Nainggolan. Now it's Mertens. Mertens heads it! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Lukaku really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Lukaku very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Goes wide. Mertens. Lukaku. Great leap! That is wonderful from Lukaku! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Belgium get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Vitolo. Great tackle, he had to get that right. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's gone for it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And they are cruising away!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. Unlucky in that instance.
Spain look as though they're about to make a change. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's Vitolo. Lukaku passes it through. Mertens, he's got away. Striding forward, he's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant.
Belgium are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Belgium totally rampant here. And it's Morata, and the weighted pass. Mertens. Now it's Mertens. He's left his man. Chance. He'll have a dip. And that comes to nothing.
Mertens worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality he produces.
Alderweireld positions himself well and cuts it out. Looks like a good ball through.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Going through. Gets up to head it! Oh, terrific save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Hazard hits one!
Iniesta is probably surprised by the generosity, and he'll store that away as a sighter.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Mertens, and he's made certain that won't get through. Now it's Pedro. The Tongan, great challenge. Out for a throw. It's a brilliant interception. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Ball is over the line. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Forward it goes. So not long left in this now. Spain are on the point of first-round elimination. De Bruyne. Iniesta tries lifting it over. Torreira Carrasco. Azar. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Nainggolan. He's gone for it! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. This is as ruthless as it gets.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Belgium tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Hoists it high. Isco. And there goes the final whistle. First hurdle cleared, on to the next one. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Belgium really look like a winning contender. They move on with room to spare.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Belgium against Denmark. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I'd say the ability of Christian Eriksen makes him the standout player. He plays as a free spirit with licence to roam to his liking across the attacking third of the pitch. A craftsman and a very smart free kick taker too.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. De Bruyne. England plays it forward. And it's Lukaku. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Pass. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's on his way. Lukaku. Had a shot. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. Belgium have really got the wind in their sails, and I'm not sure whether this team has an anchor.
Alderweireld gets into the right position to intercept. Alderweireld goes looking. Hazard. Oh, glorious footwork. Eriksen. And out to safety. Battles to win it back. Tries a through ball. Hazard plays a clever pass. Well read, he sorted that out. De Bruyne. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Good to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Fellaini gives chase. Played into the towering header. Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Belgium give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? And now the finish! Nainggolan tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku passes it through. Hazard. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's gone for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Thus. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Massive leap! And Denmark back on level terms. Great corner, and he did.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Mertens. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Lukaku. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. De Bruyne! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Lukaku. Looks like a good ball through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Now he's wondering who wants it. Lukaku has a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lukaku certainly could have and should have made more of that.
It so nearly came off for him.
Lukaku certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
A really good feat from him. Up for the header! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good...
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're already into the second period.
Belgium clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mertens. Pass. Eriksson. Vestergaard. Poulsen. Aimed long and direct. Mertens. Lukaku tries lifting it over. keeps everyone guessing. Great leap! Lukaku. Hazard looking to shoot. Goal! Belgium! And they're back in front.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Belgium take the lead. Kjaer. Eriksson. Plays it out to the flank. Chance to shoot. And it's Eriksson. Eriksson has a hit! Dispatched clinically. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He'll have a dip! Goal! Denmark! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Denmark are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Denmark go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Thus. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Now the pass. Heads it! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Denmark go two up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Has a hit! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Belgium get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Forward it goes. Lukaku, De Bruyne, Lukaku, oh, good ball. He's had a go! And he heaves it forward.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that's been won straight back. Referee's given a throw. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
They have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Mertens' cross boots it to safety. Lukaku has a go! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Denmark look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
That'll be a throw. Now here's the through ball. It is a corner, good chance. Hazard plays it forward. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Belgium are out. Belgium fall short of the semi-finals. It all promised more, but ends on the brink of the last four. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, losing is never a nice experience, especially in knockout football, and it's all about learning from your mistakes and growing as a team, so this can act as a good learning curve.